Hey guys, welcome back to Mob Vlog. It's Wednesday, December 13th. Not a Friday the 13th, it's a Wednesday the 13th, which makes it very, very lucky. And you guys are all lucky to be here. So welcome back, guys. It's Mob Vlog.
Hey everybody, grab a coffee and cannoli. It's time for Mob Vlog with my friend Adam Flowers and Red Wemette.
All right, Red, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Adam.
Excellent. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see all of you guys here today. Let's see. So we have Frank Ferraro, Don Cheech is in the house. Kevin Rathert. Awesome. Good to have you in here, Kevin. Rhonda, nice to see you. Christopher Mims, nice to see you as well. Bobby Bag of Donuts, Sean Pender, everybody's here. Rhonda, Van Pasterman, nice to see you guys. Philip Wright, Benedict Mastriani's even in the house.
BS rolling along.
Leanne rolling along. Big Tuna, what's happening, guys? We're going to talk about the 70s. Oh, shit. Disco, all that crazy shit. Bell bottoms happened in the 70s. What else happened in the 70s? Red's Porn Shop.
That happened in the 70s.
That happened in the 70s, too.
It certainly did.
Chicago Mike, welcome in. From Arizona, nice to see you. Ian, Michael Tremmel, Catherine Guerrero, nice to see you. Joshua Allen Marsho. Wow, Mad Sam was killed in 1973. It's been 50 years.
Yeah.
Since Mad Sam was killed. Jeez, 50 years. Mini skirts, Rhonda.
Yeah, lots of them.
Man, they had the mini skirts. Leanne rolling along was born in the 70s. So was I. Welcome to the world. Man, we're going to talk about the 70s portion of the mob and whatever the hell else you guys want to talk about while we're doing these leisure suits. Remember that leisure suit, Larry?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Where were the outfit hangouts in Elmwood Park back then? JJ Dalmo wants to know.
I didn't go to any of them, so I wouldn't know.
In Elmwood Park?
Yeah.
Elmwood Park, yeah. No, but that's where Frank Bluestein was from. He had a little store in Elmwood Park called Mr. Blues. It was a clothing store. That's what he shuttered up before he came out here to Vegas.
A lot of people that are connected had shops in Elmwood Park.
Sure. Sam Giancana, deceased in 1974.
Yeah. No. 75.
Ooh. Red's going to challenge Sean Pender.
Yes, I am.
You're going to challenge him, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. So let's look it up.
Look right now.
Let's look it up. I'm looking. Sam Giancana. Let's see what it says. He died in, come on, it just tells you that right up front. 75, June 19th.
That's what I thought.
Wow, Sean, man. Wow, that's yeah, Red knows his shit sometimes.
I went and asked the cop when he was killed. I asked the cop, I said, how come they pulled the detail off? Why was it even out there in Oak Park?
Yeah. Wow. So it was 75. Good job, Red. Sean said, good job catching all that. So
thank you, Sean.
So what
Jesus has asked us 3 or 4 times. Okay.
All right. Why did porn guys in movies wear socks in the 70s?
I have no idea.
Is this where we're going, really, guys? Benedict, this is where we're going. We say, let's talk about the Chicago outfit in the 70s, and you want to know why guys are wearing socks in porno videos. What the hell kind of audience is this, Red, that we've drummed up here? I mean, seriously. Oh, why do guys wear socks? Well, I don't know. The women wore stockings, so the guys could wear socks. Why not?
Maybe they wanted to keep their feet warm. I don't know.
Because the porn theaters were cold. The studios were really cold. Did Sam get to eat his sausage and peppers, or was he in the middle of cooking them? I didn't think
he never ate them.
Oh, right?
Never ate them.
Never ate them, and whoever else.
They were burnt. They were burnt in the pan.
Yeah. Oh shit! Brian thinks that Sean should get the Butcher Boy.
Francie Brady, that Butcher Boy.
Oh, man. Shit. Smackdown for Sean Pender. Going. Oh, my God.
Benedict just made a confession. I've had a few already. That's your explanation about the socks.
Makes two of us. All right. So, wait. Y'all don't wear socks? Tremble. That's all I wear when I have sex. Just my socks. Sometimes I leave my boots on, too. I like to have my boots on when I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Steel-toed boots. You know, for those heavy jobs sometimes.
Well, that way you can grip tighter, you know, and dig in.
My God. Stop it. You guys are too much. So, Sam couldn't. Didn't Giancana have a heart problem where he couldn't eat spicy food? I heard that too. Red, that he couldn't
He
eat.
had a heart problem. He had a digestive problem. He had a digestive problem, and he had surgery for it.
He had GERD. GERD. That stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease. GERD. So sometimes the stomach doesn't close up the sphincter of the stomach. I call it a sphincter. It's
what it is. It's
what it is. Yeah, it closes up.
Sphincter. It's above the other one.
One, the food goes in. The other, the food goes out. Yeah, that's right. Smash the subscribe button, guys. Be sure to hit the like button too. Please do. Michael Henneman, Red. What do you know about the old Italian-American club on 26 by Rico Benny's back in the 70s?
What do I know about it?
Yeah.
The old one or the one that's
the old Italian-American club on 26th Street by Rico Benny's.
Yeah, that was built with money from the Skim, and La Piatra has built it. La Piatra built it.
Okay, so that's what you know about it.
Yeah, it was a very ornate place too. They did a nice job in there. Schweiss used to go in there a lot.
A lot of Italians used to hang out there, didn't they?
Even people weren't connected.
Because it was an Italian-American club, so you'd think maybe the Italians hung out there.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not a lot of Polacks or Irish hanging out there.
No.
The Italians definitely did. I say Polacks. I could say Polak because I'm racist.
Yeah, you're one of them. One of them kind.
I said I can tell because I'm racist, not because I'm Polish. So never mind. You didn't get my joke. I made a joke. Everybody else got it, though. I'm sure everybody else got it. All right. Did El Toco come into power in the 70s? I think I'm right on that one.
No, in the 60s.
60s?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Chicago Heights.
That's correct.
El took over completely in the 80s, according to Don Cheech.
He did.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Seriously.
It was preceded by Pilotto. El Pilotto,
right. In the 70s, he was head of the chop shops, but Alfred was boss. Now, the 70s was the chop shop wars, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Or that started in the 70s anyway?
Jimmy Couture.
Yeah.
My first intro.
Yeah, exactly. Robert, hello. It's nice to see you. John Ramsey. Oh, from Davenport, Iowa. Hey, John. Nice to see you in. Chevy 11. Hey, it's nice to see you too. Hit the like button, guys. So, the 70s. Let's see here. Jason Howard. Do you believe the outfit is still thriving today, being Nick Calabrese wasn't the first made man to rat in 07?
I don't know what it's got to do with Nick Calabrese, but I would tell you this. The outfit is supposed to be an outfit, a group of people that get together, a criminal organization. And I don't see no organization anymore.
There's a lot of criminals in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, but there's no organized where they actually report to somebody else who reports to somebody else.
You're going to go up the ladder and throw money up and pay street tax and this and that. It's
not
not
happen no more.
No, of course not. Jimmy Santilli. Jimmy Santilli, are you aware of the Bossa brothers? That's the Bosa brothers. Sorry, right. Bosa brothers of Joey and Nick Bosa for the 49ers and Chargers. and the great-grandchildren of Tony Accardo.
Yes.
Yes, the great-grandchildren of Tony Accardo. One of them is on in the NFL, correct?
Two of them.
Two of them. Say the good genes. Good genes. That's what it is right there. Accardo had really good genes. Seriously. I mean, you make a couple of athletes, you got to be, solid, man. Solid. So.
Well, they say he was a good batter.
Did you ever hear of Mario Liberatore?
No.
Sorry. Tommy D. No Mario Liberatore. Not that we know of. I think that's Tommy D. Tommy D. Is it? Tommy was a friend of mine back in Chicago.
Okay.
Calumet City. So, Bar Light Broker. Long time. No see, guys. Been super busy, Bar Light Broker. We're trying to get this back on every Wednesday. I'm blocking out calendars, shutting down tours. Things have been a little crazy because of the holidays and whatnot. So, Adam, who do you pay street taxes to besides the wife? After her, I don't have anything left to pay. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. It's gone. She's more of a magician than me. She makes all the money disappear. Gone. Oh, Frank Ferraro talking about Chi-Town, Chi Ghetto. How about Chirac?
Yeah.
Chirac. Yeah, man. It's like a fucking war zone over there. So anyway, that's crazy, man. Chirac. The politicians are the new outfit. They took down the real outfit and took over. Exactly what happened, Chevy 11. That's right. You can find every one of those mobsters in Washington, D.C., the District of Criminals. They all live. Every last one of them, sons of bitches, live in Washington, D.C. At least they hang out there. I don't know. They have homes in Martha's Vineyard and places like that. But they all get together in D.C. to, that's where they have their sit downs and their, yeah, right. Yeah, their secret meetings. Oh yeah. Sure, they do their
Magnifici.
Magnifici. What do you got here? Did they throw football? Did they throw football in baseball games? Were they involved in the Black Sox?
No, I don't know if they were involved in the Black Sox. I don't go back that far. That was 1919.
The Black Sox.
That was when they won the World Series in 1919.
The White Sox in Chicago. What is the Black Sox?
Well, there was a thing with Joe Jackson. It went way back. But anyway, that's history. In the 70s, I can tell you this. Lefty Rosenthal talked about different games that he shaved points on in basketball, football, and baseball. So they paid people off to shave points.
All right, Danny Garza. Who ran East Chicago, Indiana back in the 70s? That's a good question. Who? It was Al Pilotto, right? Yes. It was all South. That's South Side.
Remember I told you I was in East Chicago, Indiana? And they told me to get the slot machines out?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Big Mo, it must be Redna's Day.
Hey, Mo, how you doing?
Nice to see you, Big Mo. Let's see. The Bar Light Broker. Let's see. The Ross. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little behind in the comments. In 1976, Illinois had red, white, and blue license plates for the centennial. I remember seeing those, dude. I remember
bicentennial year.
Yes. I remember seeing those in the 70s back in Chicago. So
I had them.
True.
Story about that. Alva Johnson Rogers copied my license plate. He took a mold with body. What do you call it? Bondo. He put Bondo on there, made a mold, and and painted it with all the red, white, and blue, very ornate, and stole the Lincoln, put it on the Lincoln, got stopped by a cop. He said, "Oh yeah, I borrowed the car from Wemette." They let him pass. He got by with it.
No way.
Yeah, he was on his way to California.
Forged a license plate?
Yep.
Damn.
And it was a tough plate to forge. It was
damn.
There was a lot of work in that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Kurt Calabrese is in here.
Yeah. Who is? Kurt Calabrese.
How you doing?
How's it going, Kurt? Nice to see you. Let's see. It must be did Tony Spilotro that Tony Spilotro was a really tough guy, or a guy who hurt people and beat people only with gun. He was able to make violence to something more big than him without gun. Hold on. I got to read this again. I'm sorry. Coffee game. Did Tony Spilotro was a really tough guy, or a guy who hurt people and beat people only with gun? He was able to make violence to someone more big than him without gun or knife? Question mark. Question. I can't get it. I don't. Coffee.
What is your first language?
Hey, I think somebody else has been drinking today, and his name's Coffee. I don't know what he even means by this. Is Tony Spilotro? Tony was a tough guy. He didn't swear, though, like Joe Pesci did in the movie Casino. But was he tough? He was tough?
Tony
was good with his hands.
Very good.
What do you mean by that? What, carpentry?
One punch. He jumped up there with that one punch.
Oh, fighting. You mean good with his hands? With Okay. So, sounds like AI. Philip Wright. It doesn't sound like AI. As a matter of fact, Red and I were talking about this last night, and Red said, I'm going to write a new book. And I said to Red, I was like, you could use AI to write your book. So for those of you that don't know what ChatGPT is, so I asked ChatGPT to write a chapter of a book about Red Wemette, and ChatGPT did. And this is what I told ChatGPT. Here it is. Okay, so this is what I told it. I said, ChatGPT, write a chapter in Red Wemette's book about growing up in the 50s. I know we're talking 70s today. His father came home from World War II, and they lived in military homes when the milkman delivered things, and where the milkman delivered and things were more simple. Okay? That's what I asked ChatGPT. That's all the information I gave it. You ready, Red?
Yeah.
Chapter 3, Homecoming and Simplicity, Red Wemette 1950s Odyssey. The post-World War II era in Chicago unfolded like the turning pages of a sepia-toned novel. And for Red Wemette, the return of his father marked the beginning of a new chapter in the book of his life. The year was 1952, and the war's echoes were gradually fading, replaced by the big hum of a city rebuilding and families reuniting. Red's father, a veteran of the war, returned home carrying the weight of his experiences, but also the promise of a brighter future. The familial embrace, the tearful reunions, and the joyful laughter, what resonated through the Wemette household, symbolized the triumphant return of a hero, as well as a collective sigh of relief that echoed across the nation. As the Red Wemette family settled into the rhythm of post-war life, they found themselves living in military homes that stood as testaments to resilience and rebuilding. These homes, once occupied by those who had served overseas, now sheltered families like the Wemettes, providing a sense of continuity and shared history. In this landscape of military homes where uniformed neighbors exchanged pleasantries and stories from their time abroad, Red experienced a childhood that thrived on simplicity. The milkman's daily deliveries, with glass bottles neatly arranged on the doorstep, epitomized a time when life moved at a slower pace and the mundane rituals held a special charm. The neighborhoods echoed with the laughter of children playing in the streets until the streetlights flickered on, signaling the time to head home. Family dinners were cherished moments where stories were exchanged and the day's adventures were recounted. The simplicity of those times was a balm for a world still recovering from the scars of war. In Red Wemette's recollections in the 1950s were a time when a promise of a better tomorrow was palatable. It was an era where the notion of community thrived, where the milkman was not just a deliverer of dairy, but a familiar face, and where the essence of life was distilled into the genuine connections forged on the front porches of military homes. I mean, this is crazy. How detailed anyway, that's what AI can do. So for those of you that don't know, we're going to use Gary Mushinsky is falling to sleep. And Jim Yeager, for those of you on medication, it is now 4:20 Central Standard Time. Peter Faulkner, I understand that the UK new language is Urdu English is getting ready for its coffin funeral.
Yeah.
What's that? The hell's that mean? Urdu.
Urban language and go proper English.
Oh, really?
Proper.
I did not know. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I'm French. I need more English lessons. Hey, coffee.
Coffee.
Hey, that's all right though. Chime in. We aren't.
Lessons I'll teach you.
We're just busting your balls, man. We're having fun, so please don't take that personally, okay, coffee? But no, I need more French lessons. I tell my wife that every night. I'm like, come on, baby. French kissing. You think that really came from France?
Yeah.
You do? You think so? That you think
yeah.
people didn't put their tongues in each other's mouths before that? That only in French did they did that? I think they're putting their tongues.
I don't know, but I do know that it was labeled when I was a kid. I was talking to somebody about it. I asked the same question, and they said, "Well, they were better lovers, very romantic in France."
Oh, the language is such it's a romantic language, right? You go to Paris.
The British were like, you might as well put up a veil between you when you had sex. I mean, there was no hugging or anything. It was like very proper.
Oh God, man! You know what my mentor told me? He said, back in the days, like his great grandparents, the women, they wore these long dresses all the way down to the ground, and it held all the stench in there. Like it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. Like you wouldn't get all up in that. You know what I mean? Like it was not a pleasant thing. It was like, ooh, you don't want to. So they just kind of hiked it up and did their thing, and that was it. And then a baby came out. So that's. But back then, man, people did it a lot, man. They had like 10, 12 kids. There was no worry about, like there is today. We only have, I think, right now on average 1.6 children per couple. Right now, and you need at least 2.1 or 2.2, or you end up with a collapse because you don't have enough young people to take care of the old people. So
we actually had 2.5 to 3 in my era.
In your era, you were a baby boomer, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, but that's what's happening. The old people going out, the young people are all selfish like me, not having kids. You know what I mean? And they're like, there's enough of us not having kids. Who's going to take care of me when I get old? See?
Larry C is asking, Red, was your favorite of the outfit guys?
Yeah.
No. As a matter of fact, my dad stuck a pistol, a 38, in Marshall Cafano's ribs.
Okay.
Now, I thought he was stupid for doing that, but he did it.
It was the Jews with the hole in the sheet. A hole in the sheet. That's hilarious in the bed sheet, man. Oh, you on one side, I'm on the other. Holy cow, man. I hear it, and please don't anybody get offended, but I hear that the Jewish women are very prude when it comes to sex. Have you heard that, Red?
No, I heard just the opposite.
You seriously? You heard the opposite of that? They're really like crazy wild? I've never got a Jewish girl, so I don't know. That's why
I haven't either. But people that I know have said that they just perform better at certain feats than other ethnicities.
Yeah. Oh, really? Interesting. And you were in that business, man. Did you hire the Jewish girls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you see, there's a. Oh my God. Why not? I could see a Jewish girl doing that for a living. I mean, think about it.
A lot of them did it for a living.
You got it, you sell it, you still got it.
You got it.
Hey, you got it, you sell it, you still got it. Why not? Jew broads are fun. Bulls and bears. Not true, Adam. I'm Jewish. Larry C. Okay, I got you. Albert Lopez said yes. Yes.
Larry C. doesn't like Jew broads?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Easy guy.
Rhonda. Feet. Sounds like a circus. Damn feet. They perform certain feats, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So I did. She was a lot of fun. Albert said yes. All right, guys. Rebecca Berry. Rebecca, I've never said your name because I would remember Rebecca Berry. That's an easy one to remember. I've never said your name. And she said, I'm so glad to see you guys back on. Please do a video every week. We were doing a video every week. Took a little break. And we're going to be back on. And you should see that coming into 2024. Going to make a point to do this every week and sit here and laugh a little bit. Talk about the same shit we always talk about. Chicago mob. That's all we talk about. Chicago mob. And then we get derailed. Like with the Jewish women, and are they good? So if French kissing came from France, then did French fries come from France too? Is that a thing?
I don't know about culinary.
Culinary stuff it's not a thing. Yeah. So I don't know if that's
sex. I know about.
Well, you own the porn shop. I would hope you know about that. You know what I mean? BSJ, he's doing his part. He's got 4 kids. Damn, man. You know what's causing that, right? Shit. 4? Holy cow. So do you think Sam DiStefano would have made a good Starbucks employee? LOL.
No.
Oh, shit. I just saw a post on X, and hey guys, my brother would be 85 tomorrow. That's right, December 14th. December 14th would be Frankie's birthday. Jeez.
How you doing, Joe? Good to see you.
I got a call from Joe, and the good things happening. I can't say what, but good things are happening. So you guys have been waiting a long time to hopefully this is going to be the time, and we're hoping it is. So Brian Magnifici, cool. Same time, Bat Channel. Cool. Same time,
Batman.
Yeah. We're gonna try and keep it going on Wednesdays at 4:00 Central Standard Time. So Bobby Bag of Donuts says that French fries, they're an American thing, and Bobby knows his culinary. I'll
take your word for it, Bobby.
Bobby. Hey, Joe Cullotta. It's nice to see you. Well, what about blue balls? Robert Greco. I have no idea. What's going on in Vietnam over there, Robert? Seriously, Robert's sitting in Vietnam right now. So look at Red just like, oh, hell no. Hell, that was there once. Don't need to go back. Enough for me. Too bad Frankie passed. He was an entertaining guy. God bless. Yes, he was.
He's in a better place rather than suffer.
Yeah. Yes. Robert 0969. Good things happening. Free tours by chance? No free tours for you, Robert. No free tours. Happy holidays.
Joe Cullotta.
Yes, Joe Cullotta. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And, it's that time of year, and it's a fun time of year. People are spending a lot of time with their families. And, it's a good time. How many crews did the outfit have in the 70s, Michael?
Let's count them.
Right?
There was, let's go from the south side.
Okay.
There was the Heights crew.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Western crew that was west of the Heights. It was in south side of Chicago. Then there was the Cicero crew. Then there was the Rush Street crew. Then there was the North Side crew. Then there was the Grand Avenue crew. And then there was the Lake County crew.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can remember. So what's that, 9?
Yeah, about that. 8, 9. Yeah. I didn't count as you said it. I was reading comments. I wasn't counting, but yeah. Chinatown crew, that's the one you missed.
Chinatown crew was the same as 26th Street.
Okay.
Same.
How far south did Chicago Heights go?
South? It went all the way into Calumet City, Indiana. It went all the way, south.
South. That's heading east. You just named east. South, Mokina, Kankakee.
No, it went to Mokina. But if you got west out like Joliet out in that area, there was
Yep.
another crew that was out there in the 70s.
Okay. Wow. Who was the boss of the Grand Avenue crew in the 60s? I mean, 70s.
That would have been Joey Lombardo. Well, in the beginning in 1970, it was passed to Milwaukee. Phil passed it down to Joey Lombardo.
Okay. So Milwaukee Phil and
1970 on, it was actually 69 on. It was Joey Lombardo.
Larry C. Adam, who ran Calumet City? You know, Don Ciccio, he knows. And Don says Kankakee is about as far south as it went. But Don, who was it that ran Calumet City? You told me once on here, and I can't remember the name of the guy because it wasn't Toco, right? Al Toco.
No.
It was somebody else that ran Calumet City.
Actually, the guy who ran Cal City actually went to the Rush Street crew later on.
Oh, yeah?
Because they were big in prostitution. They were big in
Frank Zizzo.
Nightclubs, all-night joints.
Frank Zizzo ran Calumet City. All those bars, man. All those bars. You know that Calumet City back then had more liquor licenses per capita than anywhere else in the country. That was Calumet
stripper clubs.
Sin City, baby. Hell yeah. Sin City.
Peter. And Merry Christmas to you, too.
Yes, Peter Faulkner, Merry Christmas. And Cheshire. Colganton, Cheshire. Is he from England? He's from England.
Yes.
Watch across the pond. Peter Faulkner. All right, man. Okay, when they deported him, they deported Frank Zizzo to Sicily, and Toots Palermo took over. Damn, they deported him. I gotta look up.
Talking about Toots.
Huh?
He's talking about Toots.
Toots Palermo. Huh. Jimmy Santilli, 7? Question mark. That was 7, 8 crews, something like that. So what Rudd was going through
was
there.
9.
Yes. Joshua Allen Marshall. Hit the prescribe button, guys. Yeah, don't make Frank come back and go after your thumbs. Get the hammer. Bulls and Bears. That's the thing, though. Nobody ever really knew the actual structure. It was all guesses. Even Nick Calabrese said he wasn't sure if certain people were members. It was so damn.
That's towards the end. That's in the 80s. That's in the 80s. It's very different.
Snooky Morgano? Snooky. Really? The guy's name was Snooky? Because I don't think I'd want the name.
Never heard of that.
Snooky Morgano. That was Calumet City, Red, is what Don's talking about. Don knows that area. Believe me, he knows that area.
What era was that? What era was that, Don?
That must have been into the 80s, maybe, huh? After Zizzo. So oh man, Sean Pender, State Line Pizza. Only thing left in Calumet City. I love State Line Pizza, and I worked at Taste of Italy. I did. I can't remember who the guy was that I worked for there. I think his name was Dominic. I could be mistaken, though. I only worked there for a short time doing magic at the Italian restaurant. Italian restaurants are great to do magic in. Big tips. I learned that. Seriously, man. Those guys like to throw the money around, and just like, hey, here you go. Yeah. Man, it was, God, I missed that. Dominic, thank you. Yes, Sean, it was Dominic. That was his name. Nice guy. Him and Carlo Lorenzetti. Carlo Lorenzetti's restaurants. He was nice too. He was really nice guys. Super nice. So Bobby Bag of Donuts. Don Cheech, do you remember a restaurant called Vesuvio? I don't know. But Don might know because you're asking.
Might know.
60s to 80s. Frank's son, Little Tony, was in charge too until he disappeared.
Tony Zizzo.
Tony Zizzo disappeared?
Arrested on a gambling charge up north.
What happened to him? He go for a Lake Mead barrel ride?
They don't know what happened to. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Don't know
saying.
what happened to
Yeah. Oh.
a Lake Mead Merrill. Right?
Lauren said he's gone. Still got Jimmy's, LOL. Jimmy's, boy, what a dive, right? Jimmy's. So that was a strip club, right? The Jimmy's out in the Heights. That was because that was down the street from Club 390, and I worked there.
I'm surprised you even knew about Club 390.
What are you talking about? I worked there, man. That was the last place I worked before I jumped ship and came out here. So it was at 390 Joe Orr Road. That was the address of it, I think. That's why it was Club 390. Anyway, which was okay. So, which crew was the strongest during the 70s, in your opinion, Red? Because everybody has opinions about this.
Grand Avenue.
Grand Avenue was the strongest. They were
They had the heaviest hitters.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they were tops.
Okay. Adam's magic trick at the Italian restaurant making the sausage disappear. Okay, I guess, Robert. I like spaghetti, and I like sausage with the spaghetti. With the garlic bread.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm getting hungry. See, look at what happened. They start talking about sausage, and I start getting hungry now. Oh, man. But the best thing that I ever used to eat was at Lorenzetti's, and it was called a crostini, and it was a pizza. It was like a pizza. It was just dough on the bottom and dough on the top, and then cheese in the middle. It was like a stuffed pizza, but without the sauce on the top.
Like a calzone. It's like a calzone.
It came with red sauce, and you dipped it in the gravy or the sauce, whichever you want to call it. Some people call it gravy, some people call it sauce.
We call it red gravy.
Yeah, red gravy, red sauce, marinara sauce is how we always. But Bobby Bag of Donuts from The Sopranos. There's a bakery named Vesuvio in North Riverside. I don't know. A Bruzo's in Elmwood Park. Tony Zizzo ate at a Bruzo's in Elmwood Park and was never heard from again. He went to dinner and he disappeared. So, my ex
allegedly, he, according to Nick Calabrese, he was with him when he disappeared.
Okay, Chicago fellow. Adam, did you ever interact with the skinheads / neo-Nazis in the Blue Island area? Chicago fellow, hell no. What are you talking about, man? You think I was in prison or something hanging out with these guys? I never went to any prison or hung out with any neo-Nazi skinhead. What the hell did that come from? Seriously. That's... Anyway, all right. So, Mike Mateja. I went to school with a Mike Mateja. My ex is related to Panazzo brothers next to Jimmy's. Oh.
Panazzo brothers.
Panazzo. I went to school with some Panazzos in Calumet City. It was a girl named Panazzo. Maybe she was related. Probably was. So, endangered species, here I am. Yes, it's me. Here we are. Yes, it's us. All right. Crostini. That's what happened under those long skirts. Rhonda, you're sick. A crostini. Ew. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Oh, shit. That's too funny. Oh, too damn funny. So, do you remember the old Maple Tree Inn? Hey, Adam, do you remember the old Maple Tree Inn in Blue Island on Old Western? Great Cajun. No, Maple Tree Inn. I never went to the Maple Tree Inn. I was born in Blue Island at the hospital there, but I didn't hang out in Blue Island very much. So just didn't really go there too much. Is Cosa Nostra Bakery, Casa Nostra Bakery around in the Chicago suburbs still? I don't know. No idea.
I don't know if they're around or not.
Yeah. So, endangered species. Went to school with Tina Luciano, Lucky's great granddaughter.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. BBB. They sold and moved to Franklin Park. Okay. Anybody remember a restaurant named Tivoli? I dated a girl from Sauk Village and went there. Can't remember what town it was in. Tivoli.
Sauk Village, man. That's south.
That's by Stager, Sauk Village. Yeah. Yeah. I dated a girl short time that lived out there in Sauk Village. And yeah, it's right next to Stager. That's down the 394, down a little ways. Yeah. Until you start hitting stoplights. That's when you know you're getting close.
Bulls and Bears. I can tell you that Jimmy Boy, how strong was he? He was Joey's right hand. Joey Lombardo's right hand.
Ah.
And afterwards, he took over that crew when Joey was away.
Oh, hey, earlier somebody asked about that place by Rico Benny's. Have you ever been to Rico Benny's, Red?
No.
Holy shit, man. I'm so hungry for it right now, Rico Benny's. Oh, dude, their sandwiches are so good. I mean, it's just like a carbohydrate nightmare, dude. But they're so good. Man, Rico Benny's. Somebody have a Rico Benny's for me, please. Oh, shit. Mail me one. Lou Malnati's, my uncle, it's actually my cousin, just sent my mom 5 Lou Malnati's pizzas, and I ate one the other day. It was good, man. Lou Malnati's has the sausage over the entire, it's like a sheet of sausage over the top of the pizza. And you get the cheese and sausage on it. Holy cripes, man, that is good. Oh, Rhonda's on fire. Yes, she is, Leanne. She certainly is. Nothing beats Al's restaurant in Cicero, Berwyn area. I have to go next time.
Al's beef.
Chevy, you think Malnati's over Giordano's? Those are a close call. Giordano's and Malnati's, and Lou Malnati's is good. Giordano's is really good, though. But maybe I'm biased because that's the closest Chicago pizza that I can get right here in Vegas. Unless I make.
We went to for the Italian beef.
Oh, that was Windy City.
That's great.
Windy City
Bar and Grill.
It's Windy City Beefs and Dogs right up here on Lake Mead, but the one in Henderson does pizza as well. So they're burgers and pizza, Windy City's burgers and pizza, something like that. Maybe it's hot dogs. Anyway, they're really good too. Yeah. So
very good.
Said they have a challenge over there. You get like the 5-pound Italian beef sandwich, and if you eat it within 30 minutes, it's free. Something like that. Remember seeing the pictures on the wall when we were there? Yeah. I'm not going to go do that, but they have it there in case, somebody wants to go there and try to do it.
Boy, these questions are just comments are going by like crazy.
I know they are. Breaded steak sandwich. Yeah, Chevy 11. That's what it is. It's a breaded steak with red sauce and cheese, and it's folded up. It's pounded flat, and it's rolled up with the bread around. Red, it's so good. Rico Benny's, man. Okay. I never had Malnati's, but enjoyed Giordano's. Lou's. Oh, yes. Again, that sausage is on fire. Yeah, Bulls and Bears. It is. It's good. Oh, my God. You guys
Philip Wright's talking about the movie Casino. And it wasn't Tony that spit in the cop's sandwich.
Sandwich, I'm sure I could eat anywhere. Not sure I could eat anywhere. Philip Wright. So supposedly, this is what Frank Cullotta told me. When they were making the movie Casino, he told Scorsese that at the Upper Crust Pizzeria, when Ned Day would come in, Ned Day was a news reporter here in Vegas. They didn't much like him. And Leo and some of the other guys would spit in Ned Day's food. And that's how that ended up in the movie. Now, I'm glad they put it in because it shows the maturity level. Honest to God, who spits in somebody's food? And that restaurant is here in town, by the way. It's called Piero's Italian Restaurant. It used to be Villa d'Este. It was owned by Joe Pignatella. They called him Joe the Pig. And Joe Pig ran the place. He was a driver for Sam Giancana back in Chicago, and Sam put the money up to have that place built. It's a real mob hangout, and it was in the movie Casino as the filming location that they used. And the food there is terrific, but I'm going to warn you. You go there, you ain't some money. Boy, that check's going to be heavy. I was Mr. Big Shot last year, took my wife there. I'm still making payments. Food's great, by the way. And they don't spit in the food anymore over there. So, anyway.
Any food that I know of.
I don't know. It's crazy. I was on X the other day. I was scrolling through X, and some Burger King worker stepped on the lettuce buckets, and took a picture and posted it on X in a chat or in one of these chat rooms and said, "This is the lettuce that you're getting on your burgers." And they like tracked him down within minutes, dude, and he was fired. Crazy, huh, Red?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
there's a lot of craziness going on lately.
Crazy going on. There's so much crazy going on in the world that we have to sit down here for an hour to get our minds off of that crap. So we have a couple of laughs. Hit the like button, guys. We're back. It's Mob Vlog. Be sure Wednesdays, 2:00 Pacific time, 4:00 Central Standard Time. Join us live. We always laugh. We always have a good time. So it's a lot of fun here. So I used to work single and looking. I used to work for P. Now, if I just read that statement, I know why you're single and looking, because anybody's going to work for P, you're going to end up single and looking. That's a damn fact right there. Oh,
You've been single a long time.
Working for P, huh? All right. Any River Forest stories, Red?
My dad used to work at Polk Brothers in River Forest, and he told me a Caro used to come in, and a lot of the other people that were mob people. And my mother went to dinner one time with Italians, and my mother said they're vicious. She went to the bathroom, and they're talking about having one's husband killed and all kinds of stuff. So that's all I knew about it.
Oh, okay. Gabby Rodriguez. Sorry, coming in late. Finally seeing you guys. Been a while. Gabby sent his younger sister on the tour.
How you doing, Gabby?
Yeah. So, anyway.
Joe Clark is in, too.
Joe Clark. Yes, we got Joe Clark in the room. Nice to see you, Joe. Hit the like button, guys. Be sure to hit that like button. So, I tell you, I started a new YouTube channel. It's called Cruisin' Crazy Vegas. Yeah, it's my dash cam from when I'm doing the tours, and I see people doing shit, crazy shit out on the streets. It ends up on YouTube now. So, Paulie Walnuts. Adam was on X. Must have been a good party. All right. So X is formerly known as Twitter. As you all know, it's Twitter. Now it's X. And X.com, if you go to X.com, it'll take you to Twitter.com, which I think is a little backwards. It should take you to X.com, and Twitter.com should take you to X.com. I think it's backwards. Elon's got to straighten that out. But X.com, let me tell you guys, if you're not on X, you need to get on X. And Red isn't even on it. And I keep telling him, you got to get on X, because the stuff flying around on X is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. I mean, they I don't want to get into too much of it, but let's just say it's a free speech platform. Okay.
If you're on X, or you can say things on X that you can't say on YouTube.
You can't see it anywhere. So when does that channel go online? Adam's dash cam. It's online. Cruisin', Cruzin, Cruisin' Crazy Vegas. That's the channel. So it's X is the place. It's 4 times the size and reach of Facebook, and it's growing like fast. It's growing, and everybody. Disney pulled. Did you hear what Elon did? What he said? Disney pulled all their advertising off of the site, off of X. We're going to boycott X. Elon said live. He said they can go fuck themselves. He said. And then he said it a second time. He said they can go fuck themselves. I want to make that clear. That's the shit right there. You know what I sold? I sold all my Disney stock and canceled my Disney Plus subscription. Yeah. See what I mean? So Damn it. Anyway, I'm late again too. Well, why are you late?
Luminous Grin wants to know what your handle is on X.
My handle, I'm real Adam Flowers.
He's always who he is, and I always am who I am.
At real Adam Flowers. I'm not fake Adam Flowers. I'm not the Adam Flowers. I'm real Adam Flowers. All right. So, yeah, Adam drives the streets of Vegas as the mob vlog vigilante. Yes, Michael Graham, that's true, man. Yes, it is. Anyway, that's
Ron Rose. I missed a miss. Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Elon sounded like a gangster. Damn right. Damn right. Ah, yes, right on. Elon's a badass. Thank you. Yes. Guys, go buy some Tesla stock. All right? That's what you need to do. Don't take stock advice from me. I don't want you guys getting upset. But Tesla's going to go up. So is Nvidia. So they're making all the chips for AI, and I just showed you guys what AI does. So
I endorse his statement.
Endangered species. Any relation to George Flowers? No. And I'm not related to Jennifer Flowers either. Okay. So, Red, did you ever meet or hear any stories involving any guys from the Detroit partnership?
Never.
Yeah. Frank said that a couple of Detroit guys came down at one point. Weren't you getting harassed by the guys from Detroit, though? Your porn shop there?
That was Cleveland, Ohio.
It was Frank. Frank was getting his windows and shit broke, right? By the Detroit guys?
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
So. I'm
That's when he had the place by the ballpark, by Wrigley Field.
Jillian. Hey, guys. I think it's Jillian, or is it Gillian?
Gillian,
right?
Gil.
I think it's
Gillian.
Okay. Jilly's out here in Vegas was spelled with a G. I'm just saying Jillian. Let's see. Yes, it's Jillian. See? It's right. Yes. So jazzed I caught alive. We're jazzed that you're here. It's Jillian with a J. Yeah, it's supposed
My
to be
mistake. I apologize.
Jillian. Gillian. Yeah, Gillian. Who's that? Gillian in the, wasn't he an explorer or an adventurer or the giant or something?
Oh, yeah. Gulliver, you mean. Gulliver.
Is that it? Gulliver. Okay. So, born and raised in Vegas, Jillian. And that explains why your name's spelled with a G and pronounced with a J. Vegas, baby. Born and raised here, of course. Mom and dad were like, Jillian. Gillin. Because Jilly's nightclub out here. It's gotta be. My mom and dad worked in the casinos. I'm sure she's laughing my ass off. Didn't mean to make you up. Jennifer Flowers, the infamous Bill Clinton mistress. Yes. But wasn't it spelled with a J, Jim Magnifici? It's not Jennifer, it's Jennifer Flowers, right? You guys are too much. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. I love y'all. This is just too much fun.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Hit the like
button. Right place there,
Rhonda. Hit the like button. It's okay. It's not like a prostate or something. A prostate or something. Oh boy, Rhonda. Rhonda is just, she is, man. She is out.
Italian cowgirl.
Adam, what's the best pizza place in Vegas? Eric Epstein is Giordano's. It's Giordano's. Although Windy City Beefs and Pizza, they were good too. And Pizza Amore or More
deep dish pizza there too. Their deep dish was great.
The deep dish was good there, yeah. But Giordano's is pretty damn good. Like, it just, I'm a little biased because it's closer to my house than the other one. So if the other one was better, I'd have to drive further. So I like the one that's closest.
Skinny, I would take your word for it.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott Christoffel. How's it going? Got to go check out Scott's shop. He's got a really cool shop.
What kind of shop?
It's a what would you call it, Scott? Is it it's not a curiosity shop. It's not an antique shop. It's kind of in between that. From what I've seen, I've never been there. I've only seen pictures on his Facebook.
He calls it a shop.
right? Yeah, it's a you know. Oh God, Power Flowers. He was from the 70s. Related to Power Flowers. You know how many times oddities? Thank you. There you go, Scott. It's an oddity shop. Yeah, that's it. It's got old antiques and it's got curiosities and it's a cool place, man. I could probably spend a year in there.
Called a curio shop.
A what?
A curio shop.
Oh, here we go with Red. Next thing you're gonna be a haberdashery.
That's for clothing
Haberdashery.
and accessories.
Wasn't there an Aurelio's in Vegas or Henderson? Yes, Sean, there was in Aurelio's. When I first moved here, Aurelio's was still there, but it's not any longer. Hold on one second. Hey, Joe Cullotta's on the phone. How's it going, Joe?
Good, Adam. Adam, I wanted to tell you something. You just said something about my brother's windows getting broken.
Yeah. What's the story? What was that story, Joe?
And that wasn't people from Detroit. His partner that he had in the business was a politician who ended up being a cop. Well, before he became a cop, he was friends with somebody who worked for the Cook County Assessor's Office, and they knew that area was going to get, what they call it, regentrified or whatever they call that, where it's going to become expensive.
Yeah.
So his partner had his policeman friends break my brother's windows on the restaurant so that my brother would get frustrated and sell the place, So his partner had it sold to another guy, and they kept the property for a while after that. And my brother we didn't find that out till later on. I think my brother was maybe doing your show at the time, or it was not long before he died that we found out that his partner was the one that was having the windows broke. My brother, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Everybody, this is Joe Cullotta on the phone. Jillian just asked who's on the phone. This is Frank's brother, Joe. So
what happened? He had a partner. The partner was in politics at the time, or knew somebody in the Cook County Assessor's Office. That was a scummy neighborhood at the time in 1973. Not to sound bad, but it wasn't that good of a neighborhood.
Okay.
But they knew it was going to become a good neighborhood, get real expensive.
Yeah.
So they wanted my brother out, but he didn't want to ask my brother to buy him out because he didn't think he wouldn't get the answer he wanted. So he figured if he frustrated him enough, so they had the cops who worked in the district over there, he had them breaking his windows at night. So that's what they did. They broke his windows. My brother hid on the roof. He was going to shoot whoever did it. If they catch him, he didn't know they were cops doing it. He thought it was gangbangers.
Oh.
Well, it winds up being that we find out years later his partner sold it to another group of people, but stayed on as a partner with the other group, and they ended up keeping the property for a while. I think at the time my brother paid like $40,000 for that property, and then they redid it and made the beef barn there.
Yeah.
And now that same piece of property, I'm not going to exaggerate.
It's worth $1 million.
Oh, it's probably worth $4 or $5 million now. Clark and Addison.
Yeah, Clark and Addison.
Got to be worth $4 or $5 million. But that's what happened. There wasn't no Detroit gangsters or nothing. No, they would have never. They wouldn't come here.
Did Frank never had any story about any Detroit guys? I thought I remember him telling something about it. Detroit, no?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
Okay.
But I just had to clarify that other story.
Well, thank you very much.
That.
Yeah.
And that Els and Berwyn, someone said something about Els and Cicero.
Yeah.
That guy, he disappeared. He went to Sicily.
Oh,
yeah, and they sent his ear back to his wife or something.
Ooh.
Or first they called, they said, we want $1 million in a week. And it was Sicilian mob, and his wife said, where are we going to get $1 million cash? See, when you go to Sicily and you're dealing with the gangsters over there, I don't care who you are from here. It don't matter. That's a different breed of people. And his wife said, where am I going to get the money? She didn't get the money. So I think they sent his ear back the following week, and then they never heard from him again. he disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I had asked this one guy I knew who was like a boss, because they were Giannotti's restaurant. Giuliana was the maitre d', Giuliana, and he was running a tour to Sicily. So I asked one of the owners, I said, "Are you going to go over there?" He goes, "I wouldn't go to Sicily." I go, "Why not?" He goes, "They'll muscle me." I go, "Yeah, but you're like a boss over here." He goes, "It don't make a fucking difference over there. It would be like a guy from Kentucky come over here and trying to be a bookmaker. You just don't go somewhere and act like something." So that's what happened with that guy from Hell's Restaurant. They never found him.
Wow.
You go there, you're not a big shot.
Wow.
It's all a different world. I just wanted to clarify a few things, that's all.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Do you want to share anything else?
I don't want to say nothing yet.
All right. Okay.
But I'd like to thank Randy Siegel from Siegel Entertainment.
Okay.
And if she's listening, she'll know what I'm talking about. She's from Los Angeles. But I'd like to thank her a lot. She's doing our group a big favor.
All right.
We won't say what it is yet.
Not saying what it is yet, but good things are hopefully coming. So everybody,
good things are.
Everybody, fingers crossed. This is a big deal.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Red. Adam, thank you guys.
Hey.
Thanks, Adam, for
Merry
keeping
Christmas,
the channel
Joe.
going.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for calling in. We're gonna wrap up, but thanks for calling in, Joe. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk soon.
Healthy one, guys.
Yes.
Healthy Christmas to everybody. Bye.
God bless you.
All right. So Merry Christmas, everybody. It's been fun. It's been a great time. We'll probably be back next week. So tune in, and Red and I will come up with another thumbnail to put up. And we're going to talk about the same thing, though. And Rhonda's going to be here, and she's going to be making dirty jokes and, with her gutter mind. If the gutter closed, she'd be homeless because her brain lives there. And Jillian will be here as well. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the subscribe button. And God bless y'all. And we'll see you later, Red. Have a great time. All right, guys. It's been fun. My vlog. Join us for the Vegas Mob Tour. Experience Sin City's dark past. Learn how Bugsy Siegel built the Flamingo. Find out who killed him and why. Hear who Jimmy Hoffa supplied money to back in the 50s. Visit the actual home used in the 1995 blockbuster movie Casino. And other filming locations as well. See the real jewelry store where Frank Cullotta and his crew were busted. Sit in the exact spot where Frank Lefty Rosenthal's car was bombed back in '82. View never-before-seen footage of Frank Cullotta telling personal stories about Tony Spilatro, Joey the Clown Lombardo, and the Hole-in-the-Wall Gang.
This house here used to be Tony's house. Sounds like a peach color. It was brown then. The only thing changed is the driveway.
Here's an offer you can't refuse. Upgrade to the Untouchables experience. Following the tour, you'll enjoy a 3-course dinner at the Tuscany Gardens. And then VIP seating for the long-running hit, The Rat Pack is Back show. Experience Vegas